Lucas Bergvall is on the verge of joining Tottenham Hotspur. The young 18-year-old Swedish midfielder has surprised a lot of football fans with being on the verge of joining Barcelona just a few days ago and Tottenham swooping last minute on deadline day. 10 million euros plus add-ons. Do you know anything about this guy? Well, we're about to take you through all the stats and all of the information about this young player. And today I'm joined alongside Jack of SpursRelated. Jack, very quickly, I've got to say, address the elephant in the room. He is the Swedish version of you.
Happy days. You know what? I've been called worse things in my time, so I'll definitely take it as a compliment. Centre midfielder, just like me in my prime. Sadly, I didn't quite get to his level, but as you know, it looks like we've got a hot prospect on our hands, James.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but that is Jack. But anyway, going through the details on this move, and a great edit here from one of our editors, JC, all the way over in Peru. But the latest, Fabrizio Romano said yesterday, here we go. Barcelona have just been told by the players' camp that he has changed his mind and will join Tottenham. So, Jack, just quickly, we have hijacked the Dragishin deal, technically, and beaten Bayern Munich to him. And we've beaten Barcelona to Lucas Bergvall. Incredible. But Tottenham have been ready to pay more than 10 million euros to Djurgarden in Sweden with add-ons. Agreement done. Medical will take place on Friday, which is, of course, today. And then the latest on that, he turned 18 years old today. And it says he's now allowed to sign a professional contract, which will be valid from July. Medical tests are ongoing. I'm sure the Tottenham will be announcing it very, very soon. But guys, if you are enjoying this player review, we're going through all the stats and we're going to bring up a video at the end of the this content. So please smash a thumbs up. Let's see if we can get 100 likes. I know it's ambitious, but I reckon we can do it if everyone smashes like now. Subscribe if you are new. I found a stat the other day that 70% of you guys that watch our videos aren't even subscribed. So subscriptions are free as well. And comment below your thoughts on this late deadline day deal. We're going to do another video tomorrow with our reaction to the Everton game. So we're going to be back for daily content. Plus, we are going to do a video probably giving our thoughts on the transfer window. But enough waffle from me. Smash like, smash subscribe, and all that great stuff. Comment your thoughts. But, Jack, you're going to take us through the stats on this player. And it's not overwhelming. But, guys, one thing worth noting is he is more of a number 6, can play a number 8, and can even play in a more advanced role. He's a very versatile midfielder, isn't he, Jack?
Exactly. So the stats, as we're showing here, aren't exactly going to set the world alight, and that's not the reason we're signing the player. The more we get into it, the clips we will show you will prove kind of his worth and what Tottenham have seen, and Johan Lang specifically kind of in the player. As we can see here, in his club that he's just signed from, 3 goals, 1 assist in 29 appearances. Remember, guys, he's literally just turned 18 years of age today. But the main reason why people are kind of tipping this man as a hot prospect is because of his time in Sweden, and kind of through the youth ranks, a lot of top players, even Kulusevski, knew who he was, and it's kind of part of the reason why he's actually joined Tottenham Hotspur as well. So we've just heard so many great things about him. I think it's also important to kind of stay level-headed on this potential signing, because he's a young lad at the end of the day. We're kind of building our academy prospects. We've seen bringing in Sar, Udoji, the Croatian centre-back, I think Vuskovic, that we signed, who was 16 as well. So it looks like we're kind of trying to bolster out these young talents and kind of really create a pathway for them at Tottenham, and kind of stealing a march on fantastic competition. I think with Vuskovic, we beat Man City. With Dragishin, we've beat Bayern Munich. And now with Bergvall, we beat Barcelona. And it kind of proves how massive Tottenham Hotspur are these days, which is absolutely crazy to say out loud, to beat these big teams. But look, it proves that Tottenham are going in the right direction. It's exciting. I've seen lots of clips on the player, and he seems like a fantastic ball progressor, and he seems very comfortable on the ball. But at the same time, guys, we've got to give him time. We can't sit here and say we watched him week in, week out in the Swedish league. But what we can say is Barcelona were heavily interested in the player, and you know their caliber of midfielders are very good on the ball, they're very technical, like we've seen with Javi, Iniesta, Busquets in the past. If he's even half the player of them guys, we've got a serious player in our hands.
No, I completely agree. Like, Xavi, Iniesta. I've heard that he's sort of like a more of a current player. Comparison would be Frankie de Jong, who can
Yeah.
actually play a 6 or an 8 position as well, and has played further forward, of course, for Ajax as well. So, yeah, very promising. I wanted to go and have a look now, Jack, at these stats you pull, which is to do with his national team appearances. Made his debut for the Swedish national team last month. Worth noting on that that it's quite a common thing to happen. It was a friendly, and it's quite a common thing for to happen in international football, especially for Sweden. They have a winter break at this point, so they do play a lot of the youngsters. Jack, that's right, isn't it?
Yeah, so like you say, a lot of Swedish fans and fans of the channel have even said like a fantastic signing, but don't kind of get too excited that he's already made his debut, as it is common in Swedish football that they kind of filter through a lot of younger players to have the chance in a friendly while they let their kind of star players have a rest. But then again, James, it's still exciting to see, really. Look how young he's played in that Swedish mould, starting at under 15s and kind of progressed all the way up. So he's obviously going to have a close relationship with all the players, the academy staff, and it just seems like a lot of people are tipping this guy to be the real deal. And for us to kind of steal a march on top clubs, it just echoes real excitement at the club, and kind of the trajectory that we're going in is kind of buying those young players, but also having quality players being brought in to kind of compete with the likes of them and kind of keep the squad young and fresh, but with that balance of experience.
No, completely agree. Completely agree. And even delving a little bit more into these stats, Jack, 0.18 goals per 90, 0.09 assists per 90, 0.28 goals and assists per 90. It doesn't blow me away, Jack, but it's it's um it's worth noting, like we said, that a lot of the times he's been playing from deep and sort of
Yeah.
progressing the ball forwards from deep positions, right?
Exactly, and I think it proves here that we don't need to get too excited and kind of blow this signing out of proportion. But at the same time, when I've read lots of articles on him today, it kind of says that he's almost a player of the Frankie de Jong mold, someone who can play in the 6 and 8, like James said, someone who's comfortable in possession, someone who's willing to drive with the ball. But he's not necessarily someone that you're looking at to kind of be in that number 10 role, scoring and assisting every other game. So it's kind of what he does. Like we say, football isn't all about stats, James. We've seen one of the best football players in our time, James Moussa Dembele. He didn't score many goals or actually get that many assists, but no one who watched Spurs can tell you that he probably wasn't one of our best players. He was absolutely phenomenal. And I'm not saying that Bergvall will be that type of player, but he is someone who likes to progress the play, someone who's very calm on the ball, someone who kind of makes that groundbreaking pass before the assist. So it's kind of a lot of that work, kind of ball progressing, ball carrying in the middle of the park before you do that final pass. So definitely, I wouldn't worry too much about the stats.
No, exactly. I wanted to bring up a few courtesy of FOTMob, similar to FB Ref. FB Ref didn't have the stats, but FOTMob did. And the green bars show, him ranking better amongst other players and comparing him to other players in his position. So he's ranked green for goals, expected goals, shots on target, pass accuracy 88%, pretty good, or very good in fact. Long ball accuracy 71% is good, and 68% dribble success. So 7 times out of 10 he's going to beat his man, which is good numbers as well, Jack. And touches in the opponent's box is very high as well. So this is based on his season progress performance this season for the Djurgarden in Sweden. So, impressive numbers there, Jack. I know we weren't blown away by the goals and assists, but in terms of the in-game stats, very good. But guys, if you are enjoying this player review, please do smash like. We're going to do a little video review now. We're going to watch 1 or 2 minutes of his performances. Obviously, worth noting it's a compilation, so of course the best clips are pulled. You can make Emil Heskey look like a world-class striker, but
Kudu look like Lionel Messi, I tell you.
Yeah, exactly. But guys, let us know your thoughts in the comments. Smash like, smash subscribe. We'll do 1 minute of reviewing his videos and reacting, and then we will wrap things up. Did like to keep it brief today, but here we go. This is outrageous, by the way. That is outrageous. It's outrageous.
Kind of to
Jack,
try
talk me
that
through.
though at 18 years of age, James, and like you say, a lot of when I've been reading, the way he drops his shoulder as well to kind of create that space is so important. And as you can see, comfortable shooting, but like in Swedish football as well, if you've kind of got the ability to kind of create that space for yourself at such a young age, it's like technical ability is clearly so good, and that's what Ange Postecoglou wants in his midfielders.
Yeah, no, 100%. The way he keeps the ball, like I just said, 7 out of 10 times, successful dribbles. You can see it just from this video. I mean, the way he takes on players, great little finish there. He just seems like someone that's so confident on the ball as well.
Yeah, and like you say, someone with the confidence to go forward, make those passes, make those runs. Being so young as well, I even saw a comparison to Kobe Minu, who actually scored an unbelievable goal, last-minute winner for Man United yesterday, and that's exciting in itself. Like they're both having great control, both not afraid for a nutmeg. If you saw Minu's goal yesterday, you'd see that he shifted the ball through someone's left legs and then created the space to have the shot himself, and obviously scored. So like you say, kind of similar shades of that player.
Yeah. Listen, we could watch it for 10 minutes, but you get the gist. Very good on the ball, good at taking on players, not afraid to shoot, and confident, and so silky on the ball. All his pros. Of course, guys, we did sort of delve into a few cons there, maybe his goal contributions, but again, maybe he'll be playing further forward for Spurs when Ange integrates him. But Jack, I think that summarizes the player pretty nicely in 12 minutes. Guys, if you did enjoy this video, like I said, smash thumbs up. Let's get 100 likes. Let's subscribe if you're new. More content coming tomorrow. Tottenham Everton will bring you match reaction live after the game. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. And remember, as always, guys, come on, you Spurs. It's James out and also the English Lucas Bergvall. See you later, guys.